February 12th. Yeah, February 12th. You're welcome.
Marlon Williams, come on here. All right. All right. Marlon Williams, you can unmute yourself for me, please.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Oh, did you tell me to open court? Good morning. Oh, you can now. Hello. Yep.
Okay.
Sorry.
Welcome. 36th District Court for the City of Detroit, State of Michigan, is now in session with the Honorable Judge Marlena E. Taylor. While court is in session, we ask that there will be no driving, no talking, no eating, no sleeping. Keep your phones on mute. Thank you and have a good morning. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Thank you so much. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Marlon Williams. This is ticket SP 1492413. One count loiter in a place of illegal occupation. Also, U ticket 63473373722. One count accosting and soliciting another for the act of prostitution. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ivan Land, P65879, appearing on behalf of Marlon Williams, who's present on the screen, Your Honor, and we have no objection to holding these proceedings by Zoom. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And Mr. Williams, will you state your name for the record, please?
Marlon Williams.
Okay. All right. How are we proceeding today, counsel?
Your Honor, I discussed this matter with the city attorney, Your Honor, and I believe my client, he's not a citizen of the United States. He's from Kingston, Jamaica, and I think he's going to have some immigration issues. So we wanted to kick the can down the road for about 60 days and schedule it for a bench trial so she wants to get the officers in and ask if we can do anything with dismissals and things of that nature, Your Honor.
For the record,
Okay,
Your Honor, this is Dia Chiku Mason, State of Detroit Law Department. So I did speak to one of my colleagues who is an immigration. Believe it or not, we have one in the office. So, yeah, you need to check into a crime of moral turpitude, which would the costing of solicitation would be usually if he has nothing else on his record, he can plead no contest to that. If it's a crime of moral turpitude. So you need to check into that. Anything that's a crime of moral turpitude, he can probably plead no contest to it, and there will not be any issue with that. But again, if you want to talk to the attorney in our office later on, Alex Hill, he can talk to you further with that so that we can get some clarity on that one, okay?
Yes.
Okay. So how about I do set it for a bench trial? That way we can make sure. Did you want me to set it for a pretrial or a bench trial, Attorney Mason?
You know, I think we can set this for a pretrial. I think once Attorney Land gets clarification on this issue, he probably can go for have a more educated decision, make a more educated decision.
That's one of those law school words, Your Honor. I have no idea what it means, moral turpitude. I remember it.
I understand, but you still need the 60 days. I'm willing to give it if y'all try to figure it
right.
out. I don't
so we'll give him a
pretrial.
pretrial.
Those issues. Okay.
Yeah.
I just didn't know if we wanted them to come in. So I'll do a pretrial in 60 days. Look at your calendars for April 2nd. Let me know if that works or not, Attorney Land. April 2nd. If not, I can move it around that area.
That works, Your Honor.
Okay, so we'll have everybody come back for a pretrial on April 2nd. And that should give us time to figure all of that out. Contact Attorney Mason if you need that information so she can make sure you reach out to your client and get him all situated with what needs to take place, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much, Your Honor. All right.
You're very welcome.
Have a good weekend,
all right,
everyone.
You have a great weekend too. Okay, Mr. Williams, come back and talk to your attorney, okay? Attorney Johnson, I have your client next. Miss Walker, can you unmute yourself, please?
Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
Good morning to you, ma'am. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Stephanie Walker. This is Z ticket 808829. This is one count of operating with a high blood alcohol content. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial in this matter. Can I have your appearance for the record first, Attorney Johnson?
May it please the court, Vassal Johnson, P 72130 on behalf of Ms. Walker, present on Zoom.
And Ms. Walker, can you state your name for the record, please?
Stephanie Walker.
All right. Counsel, this is the date and time set for a pretrial. How are we moving forward today?
Judge, yes, I did receive a lot of videos here. I did speak to Ms. Mason. It looks like there was an officers Krasuski and Officer Johnson that were the first, Captain Johnson, that were the first responders, specifically Officer Krasuski from the report here. I requested video from Ms. Mason, so I'm hoping that she can tender that over here because the issue was operating in this regard. So I would just ask for another pretrial date.
Right. It's the last pretrial date, okay? I know this is more serious though, so I'm going to give it to you because, you know, I want you to be able to explore everything, Attorney Johnson. Does that April 4th date work? That's 60 days, or do you want something sooner, Attorney Johnson?
I may be following the motion. So I would say I do want to look into something as well. I would say the
Okay.
April 4th date will be good.
Okay, and if you are going to file a motion, I want to hear it that day. So make sure
Okay.
that you file it in enough, yeah. Because that's 60 days. That should give you enough time, hopefully. And if you are going to file a motion, it would be nice to hear it that day so I can know whether we're proceeding or not.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I don't know if Ms. Mason got that as far
All
as.
right, I'll let her know. I was about to say, well,
Okay.
if you file it on her and serve it on her, make sure it's at least, hopefully you can make that decision by the end of this month. I know it's a shorter month, but hopefully by the beginning of March. I mean, that way she'll know.
No, I'm fine with that. It's just the part where I just want to make sure she knows to go back and try to obtain Officer Krasuski's video.
Okay. Well, do you have her email? Send her an email
Yes,
as well, so
okay.
that way you have
Yes.
it in writing too,
Okay,
okay?
sure.
Attorney Johnson, I do have it on the record. I know
Yes,
she's in
ma'am.
multiple courtrooms. Please
Yeah.
just send her an email and let her know about that request for the other video as well, okay?
Okay, sure. That's
All right,
great
so I'll
advice.
see everybody back for a pretrial. No problem. I'll see, because I understand your concern. I'll see everybody back for a pretrial on the date of April 2nd, 2024. Obviously, if you don't have everything that you need by that point in time, then you can always request for additional time. Attorney Mason, he is seeking additional footage. I believe that he talked to you about a couple of officers. He got most of the footage. He was just looking for additional officers. I'm giving us until April 2nd to try and find that, Attorney Mason. Not that I'll do anything, but I'm just giving you the next date so you can know what's going on. Okay.
Wait, April 4th, Your Honor.
4th, April 4th. No, I said April 4th.
Yeah, you told Ms. Mason April 2nd.
Oh, if I told you April 4th, you can have April 4th. I'm sorry.
Wait, I'm confused now. You told me 4th, you told Ms. Mason 2nd.
I know, but I wrote down a second. I'm sorry. It can be April 4th. I confused myself too. I thought I said April 2nd, but I must have said April 4th. I say all kinds of magical things sometimes.
So we're doing 2 or
Which
4.
places?
All right.
Which
Let's
one
do
y'all
4.
want? I don't know, because I didn't confuse myself. 2 or 4, y'all. 2 or 4.
I'm in court on the 4th at 36.
Okay.
So can we do the 4th?
We can do the 4th. See, you got excited. I might have actually said the 2nd, but you got excited because you're down here. We'll do April 4th.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. That works. Thank you
Thank
all.
you, Your Honor.
Bond will continue, okay?
Okay, you can sign up.
Yeah.
Oh, did
I
Ms.
think she
Wilson
signed
sign up?
off. Just let her know
Okay.
Bond will continue. It's okay.
Okay,
Just make sure
thank
she
you,
knows the date, okay?
Yeah, have a good weekend.
You too. Thank you.
Bye-bye. See you, Ms. Mason.
Bye-bye.
Hey, the person who just joined us, what's your name, please?
My name's Stephanie Walker. My phone hung up.
Okay, Miss. Yeah, okay.
I know,
Sorry
Miss
about that.
Walker. It's okay. You have to come back on April the 4th, okay? April the 4th.
April the 4th?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what time?
At 8:30 a.m., okay?
8:30 a.m. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. That phone hung up, honey.
Okay, I saw that
school.
you dropped off. It's okay. I saw that it dropped off, but I figured since you have been in contact with your attorney, he will make sure you had the date and time.
Okay, I got it. All right. Thank you so much.
You are very welcome. Have a great rest of your day.
You too, now. Be safe.
You too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Next Friday, once a month.
Good morning, Madam Clerk.
Good morning. What's going on, Attorney Rucker?
And then too much is Dia Mason around?
She should be. She may be assisting somebody else in another courtroom, but there she is.
Pop up.
Yep.
Good morning, Miss Mason.
Oh, good morning, Attorney Rucker. What's up?
Can we meet in a breakout room?
Yeah, let's go to 2.
All right.
The person who just joined us on the phone, what's your name?
Yusuf Woodward.
Okay, good morning, Mr. Woodward. I have you checked in.
Okay.
Okay, just one moment. I'm sorry, just one moment, Mr. Woodward. Mr. Woodward, I have you checked in. Please press *6 on your phone to put it on mute.
*6.
Yes, that'll put it on mute.
Okay.
Great. So when you're asked to take it off of mute, just do the same thing, *6. All right, I have you checked in. You're all set. Mr. Woodward, I'm going to put you in a breakout room where you can speak with the attorney about your case. You're going to be there for a long time, Mr. Woodward, but be patient. When you're finished talking with the attorney and you've decided what you want to do about your case today, press leave on your device or leave. Oh no, you're on the phone, so you won't be able to do all that. You'll come back. There will be silence until the attorney comes into the room and talks to you. Then you'll be brought back to the courtroom. And once you come back to the courtroom, you'll automatically be put into the waiting room where you were before you came into the courtroom. So when you come into the courtroom, enter quietly because we will be in session. And during all this time, you'll just hear silence, Mr. Yusuf. I'm sorry, Mr. Woodward. Miriam Zapata.
Hi.
Hi, did the attorney ask you to come to the courtroom?
Yes, I thought he finished because he leaves the breakout room and he told me they will reschedule a new court day.
Okay. Can you appear in front of your screen is just white? I know I saw you earlier. Can you put your face in front of the camera?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
I'm here. I'm sorry.
All right. You're gonna have to sit up though. Pretend that you're in 36th District Court, okay? That's how,
Mhm.
yeah, and you'll have to take the blanket off of your shoulder too, please.
Mhm.
Yeah, remove the blanket from your shoulder.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you.
Yeah, seriously, pretend that you're
Go here.
yeah, sitting in 36th District Court on the hard benches, okay? Because really,
Okay.
court,
I'm sorry.
no problem. Thanks, Ms. Zapata. I'm gonna put you back into do you remember which breakout room you were in?
13.
Okay, can you rejoin 13?
Yes.
All right, thank you, because I'm not sure if the attorney has finished talking with you.
Okay.
Corporal Spidell, did you need something?
No, ma'am. Did something happen?
Yeah, you came back to the courtroom. Did somebody bring Corporal Spidell out? Okay, I'm gonna put you back in breakout room number 1, Corporal.
Okay.
Until, until they're ready for you.
No worries.
I'm not sure who brought you out, but they can bring you back out if they need you. DeMarco Wright. DeMarco Wright. Mary, I need to share the screen for a moment. DeMarco Wright. One last time. Yeah.
Hey, can you hear me now?
I can, yes, great. Thank you. Good morning. Are you DeMarco Wright?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I have you checked in, Mr. Wright. Please put your phone on mute. I'm going to put you in a breakout room, Mr. Wright, so that you can speak with an attorney about your case. You're going to be there for a long time. Be patient. When you're finished talking with the attorney and you've decided what you want to do about your case today, press leave on your device or leave room. That'll bring you back here to the courtroom. Enter quietly because we will be in session. At that point, you'll automatically be placed back into the waiting room where you were before you came into the courtroom. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So when you get the invitation to join the breakout room, press the number that's assigned to you.
Madam Clerk. Madam Clerk.
There you go. Yes.
Yeah, I have a Natasha Williams and a Jermaine Williams. I spoke with them, although I don't see them on the roster. Do you have a master roster? Because they're not on my
Well,
roster.
I did send you one, yes. So you may not have them on yours. I sent you one though.
Madam Clerk, what's the names and the charges on those? This is the city prosecutor, so I can give him an offer because I don't have my money.
I think you want to, DMA. For Natasha Williams, no insurance, driver's license suspended, allowing the driver, drive no license, and no insurance misdemeanor.
Okay. And the other one?
Which one did you say?
You gave me
Jermaine Williams.
Natasha.
Go ahead, Rucker. Who was it?
Jermaine Williams, but he says it's spelled GJ, and
Oh, yeah.
look, Jermaine.
He's not on the docket today, so don't worry about him. He's coming back on February 12th.
Okay. All right.
Okay, I'll give you the offer right now. Dismiss the no insurance, FTD, dismiss, allowing. So Natasha, just please the FTD today.
All right. Madam Clerk.
She's not in here right now. How can I help you?
Hey, Judge, how are you today?
Finding yourself.
Mr. Yusuf Woodard, I looked at the new roster that I was sent, and I don't see his name on that as well. Mr. Woodard, Yusuf.
Say use of Woodard.
Yes, ma'am, or Woodward.
He's at 10 a.m. on page 4.
Oh.
Mhm.
All right.
Okay.
Miss Mason, can I meet you in 2? He's not on this Woodard's not on the new roster. I want to get an offer. So I'm registered on title vehicle. That's his charge, just the one.
That's just the one improper plates.
Okay, thanks.
Forgive me if I'm interrupting. I have a couple people for a driver's license check.
Okay.
Keith Wilson
Okay.
and Daniel Yet.
Okay.
That's everybody.
Okay. Keith Wilson is valid.
Madam Clerk.
Yes.
Okay, just to let you know, I've spoken with everybody. I'm going to be changing devices to my cell phone. And but I have spoken with all my people, I believe.
Okay, thank you. Daniel Yet is not licensed.
Mr. Yat, unmute your device, please.
He's not licensed,
Understood.
Attorney Kaufman.
Yes, Your Honor. That's why I'm putting him back in the breakout room. Mr. Yet, can you go back to the breakout room, please? You're already assigned to room 10.
All right.
And he didn't bring it out.
Jaylon Whitman,
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Jaylon Whitman. This is ticket SP 1517243, count one. Drove while license not valid or improper. Count two, 21 to 25 miles over posted speed. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Tyron Rucker, P number 61867, on behalf of Mr. Jaylon Whitman. Mr. Whitman, state your name.
Jalen Whitman.
Your Honor, we have reached an agreement in this matter. As such, my client will be pleading to the amended charge of 6 to 10 speeding. The original was 21 to 25. And the improper license would be amended to improper plates. Is that your understanding, Mr. Whitman?
Yes, sir.
To me, it was.
So you're gonna do improper plates and the speeding ticket?
Yes, the speeding ticket was amended down to 6 to 10 as opposed to 21 to 25. He did take the driving course.
All right, that's the case, sir. Please raise your right hand, Mr. Whitman. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of November 2nd of 2023. At that time, were you driving a Jeep vehicle in the area of West Chicago and Stahalin in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were driving that vehicle, did you have improper plates on it?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you also, were you going over the speed limit, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
That's fine, Your Honor.
Stipulation for proper cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulate.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge of improper plates, as well as the reduced charge of speed 6 to 10 miles over posted speed. Sir, the fine for the speeding ticket is $135. Typically, you have 14 days to pay that. Is that going to be enough time for you?
Yes, it should be.
All right, do you need more time, or is that going to be enough time, sir?
I think that's enough. I think.
All right, so I'll give you the February 16th, 2024 to have that paid. I'll waive the cost and fines on your other ticket, okay?
Okay, thanks so much.
You're welcome. All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set.
And you have a good day.
You too, thank you. Yvette Waters?
Yes.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Yvette Waters. This is ticket SP 1418729, count one, reckless driving. Count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Tyron Rucker on behalf of Yvette Walters, P number 61867. Ms. Walters, state your name.
Yvette Larnice Waters.
Your Honor, we have reached an agreement on today's date, which was set for trial. Our client has agreed to plead to the amended charge of drag racing, and the no insurance will be dismissed.
That's what you want to take advantage of today. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right, you put your hand down. Did you have a chance? Let me bring out the officer. Officer Olson is present. Did you have a chance to talk to the attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything outside of what's been stated today in exchange for this plea?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, I am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes, I understand.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, I do.
All
I
right,
need to
ma'am, I
ask-
want to take,
When you get done, can I ask you 2 questions?
yes, you can. All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of February 26th of 2023. Were you in the area of westbound I-94 and Moross in the city of Detroit?
Correct.
And while you were in that area, were you driving a Ford vehicle?
Yes, I was.
And were you driving it in a reckless behavior?
Yeah, I was speeding. I guess I was using my signals, but I was speeding because I was trying to get to the restroom. Yes.
I understand. That freeway is 50. Satisfied, Attorney Rucker?
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
Court is satisfied as well and will enter a plea to the reduced charge of drag racing. Ma'am, the freeway is 55 miles per hour. It said they clocked you on radar going 106 miles per hour. 106 miles per hour. Do you hear me?
I didn't know I was going that fast.
Exactly.
You gotta go, you
That's
gotta
how
go,
fast
Your
they had to
Honor.
go to catch up to you. My goodness. Now you may not have been going that fast. That's how fast they had to go to catch up to you. Thank God you didn't hit anybody because that freeway is tight. And all it takes is one
I thought I was going 80.
Signal.
Yeah.
All it takes is one bad move and you destroy the whole freeway. The whole freeway. All right. What was your question?
I want to know, my license was suspended. How much will I have to pay to get them reinstated?
Well, now I'm going to give you a fine, and then whatever they ask you to pay will be what you have to pay in order to get it reinstated. So I can't tell you. I don't know
with the drag racing, will that be?
Well, my fine is
with the drag racing. Okay.
Okay. And whatever they ask you to pay additionally, you have to pay that. So I give a $200 fine. How long do you need to pay this? 30 or 60 days?
60 days.
All right. So I'll give you until April 2nd. April 2nd, in order to make this payment on this ticket. Count 2 is dismissed without prejudice. That was the first question. Did you have another question too, ma'am?
Yes. About will that be a misdemeanor on my license? Because I had a job and they let me go because they did a background check and it was flagged and they thought I had a criminal record.
It is a misdemeanor. Drag racing is a misdemeanor.
So will that, because I'm putting in an application for another job, will that affect me for employment?
Well, I don't know. You will have to talk to that job. I can tell you that it is a misdemeanor and it does pop up.
But generally speaking, Ms. Walters, generally speaking, I'm not speaking for any prospective employer, that's traffic. And so it doesn't deal with dishonesty or theft or assaulted. So you should be okay. Unless maybe you were getting a driving job, okay? Generally speaking. All righty.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Ms. Zambata? Yes.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. You did do a request. I have did the officer Benji ever come in? Okay. I have the interpreter in the courtroom. I'm gonna have you go closer to over here.
Tengo al intérprete presente en la sala del tribunal. El intérprete se va a acercar para que pueda ser escuchado.
What's the officer's?
Officer's name is Vajen.
No.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna call the case first and then I'll swear you in, Madam Interpreter, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Miriam Zapata Naraja. This is ticket SP 14678-261. One count of no driver's license, never acquired.
Bueno, estamos presentes en el acta en el número de caso SP 14678-261, el pueblo versus la señora Miriam Zapata Najera. Esto es un cargo de no tener licencia de conducción y que nunca fue procesada.
Ma'am, can you state your name for the record, please?
Señora, ¿puede decir su nombre para que conste en el acta?
No, you, Madam Interpreter.
okay.
Madam Interpreter, can you state your name for the record, please?
Inés Ucros, I-N-E-S.
Go closer, point. So I'm trying to get you to speak into there because my court reporter isn't
that is
here.
the
Yeah,
microphone.
so go ahead.
Inés Ucros, I-N-E-S. Ucros, U-C-R-O-S, qualified Spanish interpreter.
All right, ma'am, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to translate the English to Spanish and the Spanish to English language to the best of your ability?
I do.
All right, thank you. All right. Can you state your name for the record, starting with the attorney?
Señora, ¿pueden decir su nombre para que conste en el acta, empezando por el abogado?
Miriam. Oh,
Tyron Rucker, P number 61867 on behalf of Ms. Miriam Zapata. Ms. Zapata, state your name, please.
Yo soy el señor Tyron Rocket, tengo el número de registro P61867 y estoy representando a la señora Miriam Zapata. Por favor, identifíquese, señora Zapata.
Miriam Noemí Zapata Nájera.
Miriam Noemí Zapata Nájera.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Today is the date and time set for a bench trial in this matter. Do you have a motion, counsel?
Hoy
Yes,
era la fecha y la hora que habíamos seleccionado para un juicio dictado por un juez. ¿Usted tiene una moción que presentar, señor abogado?
As the complaining witness has not shown up, Your Honor, I have a motion to dismiss as the prosecution cannot go forward with their burden at this time.
Como el individuo que puso la queja en este caso no se ha presentado y es la imposibilidad de demostrar este asunto, yo estoy pidiendo que este caso sea retirado.
All right. Being that there's no officer, the court's going to grant that request.
Bueno, ya que no hay un oficial presente, entonces la corte va a otorgar esta petición.
I'm going to dismiss this case. Ms. Zapata, please get your license.
Yo voy entonces a retirar este caso. Señora Zapata, por favor, obtenga su licencia de conducción.
Ok, gracias.
All right, thank you.
All right, there's nothing further. That concludes this hearing. Thank you all.
Entonces, si no hay nada más pendiente, esto concluye esta audiencia. Muchas gracias por haberse presentado. Se puede retirar.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. All right, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Listen, absolutely. Did you need this shit back? I need to sign it, don't I?
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad I was around.
What do I initial? No. What do I do?
Got the sign.
I did.
Okay.
Do I need to do anything else?
No.
Am I good? Okay. Fantastic. Thank you. I'm sorry. I didn't realize until I saw you turn around. I was like, I got to sign something. Thank you so much. You too. Yusuf Woodard. Unmute yourself. Press *6, please. You have a great Friday too. Thank you.
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Yusuf Woodard. Sorry. Ticket
Woodward.
SP Woodward. Ticket SP 1485069. Count drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Tyron Rucker, P number 61867 on behalf of Mr. Yusuf Woodward. Mr. Woodward, state your full name.
Yusuf Woodward.
Your Honor, at this time, my client would like to request a bench trial regarding the matter.
You know what I have in here? Does he have assigned counsel? Because I have in here that he's scheduled for a jury trial on Monday.
Oh yeah. That's yeah. I was wondering what was going on when he asked me that
Let me
question.
see. Were you supposed to get your own counsel though?
I said I was going to represent myself because they finally sent me all the paperwork from the Secretary of State, and I got my plate and everything. But the whole issue was they wouldn't reissue when on my birthday. I went to get my my plate, my tag, and they told me they couldn't do my plate. I mean, they couldn't give me my tags because something was going on with my title with Wisconsin and Indiana. But I was like, how? Y'all redid my plate already last year. Now on my birthday, I go, it's a problem. I was like, but they sent me all my paperwork. I got my title and my registration and everything. So I was just waiting for court Monday.
Okay, so I guess my question is, why didn't you sign on in a different format? Was it that you didn't know how to sign on? Because we could be looking at these documents right now, so we could take care of this today.
I didn't know. I just got 2 cards.
That's why
One
it's
said
important,
I got-
Mr. Woodward.
Yes.
This is why it's important to have counsel, because your counsel, who would have been assigned for the jury trial, would have got that information and presented it to us so that you didn't have to. I can't just. So when I bring jurors down here, guess who they want me to charge when I bring them?
Me.
Absolutely. So I need to know if you have those paperwork and those documents right now, so we can present them to the a prosecuting attorney, the city attorney in this matter, so that we don't have to bring those people in. Because if I bring them in and we don't have a trial, guess who they gonna charge? You.
Right. I got the registration and everything. But
Find your way down here right now. Because they're gonna call me in the afternoon and ask if I need jurors down here.
Okay, so I need to come down there and bring my registration.
Yeah, so I can see it.
Okay.
It's just your registration. So come on.
All right.
All right. All right, thanks, sir. They're scheduled for a trial on Monday just for that count, Attorney Mason. If he brings it in, I don't want you to have to waste anything on that. So
I know I had, for the record, Your Honor, dear Chiku Mason, City of Detroit, Officer McCree had to go check into the office, so he's on standby for this final pretrial.
okay, I appreciate him. I saw him checked in, so I saw he was here. So okay. All right. Did you have anybody else, Attorney Rucker?
I couldn't figure out your Natasha.
Yes, Your Honor.
Natasha
One last question.
Williams?
Yes.
Okay. All right, she came back. Miss Williams?
I'm here.
All right, can you turn your camera on for me, please?
Yep, it's on.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Natasha Williams. This is ticket SP 1518599. Count 1, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Also calling ticket SP 1423225. Count 1, failed to stop with the no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, drove while license suspended. That count 1 is in default. Yeah. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel.
Tyron Rucker, fee number 61867, on behalf of Miss Natasha Williams. Miss Williams, state your name.
Natasha Williams.
Your Honor, we have reached an agreement in this case whereby my client has agreed to a plea to the amended charge of failed to display the original charge, driving while license suspended. The other 2 matters would be dismissed. Is that your understanding, Ms. Williams?
Yes.
So she's pleading a 1 count improper plates, 1 count FTD. Is that what I heard?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Williams. Will you please raise your right hand?
I'll be there. I'm just.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
11:30, right?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
Understanding, do you understand that you have the rights to have a bench or a jury trial? But we're giving that up if you take this guilty plea today?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of February 11th of 2023. Were you driving Mitsubishi in the area of Gratiot and 7 Mile in the city of Detroit?
A Mitsubishi.
That's what it looks like. I have a Saturn on 1 and I have an MITS. I thought that was Mitsubishi, the abbreviation. Do you have a car that's MITS?
Oh, that white car. Yeah, I got into an accident.
Yeah, you did. Did you not have any car insurance on it at that time?
No, I was renting the car from someone. So
Mm. Did you also drive while your license was suspended, ma'am?
Yes, I didn't know it was suspended at the time until I called about a ticket and they told me my license suspended.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
That's fine, Your Honor.
Stipulation for proper cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulate.
So at this time, the court's gonna enter a plea to one count failed to display, one count improper plates. The remaining two counts called on this record will be dismissed. You do indeed have a ticket for the fail to stop within a sure clear distance that you did not pay. So you got those points and you have that fine. I'm gonna let that be your lesson today. That fine is $156. You need to take care of that as soon as possible. Okay?
Okay. Okay, I will.
Any reinstatement fees you'll be responsible for as well, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, Ms. Williams. Good luck to you, okay?
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. Oh, you did get walking, but. Mr. Williams, Savelle Williams didn't come, did he? He got all the trials. I can close on. Sonny Bachman finished talking to everybody.
Thanks, Your Honor. Have a safe day. If you need me, I'm just switching devices. They can call me, but those are all my people. Thanks.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead and get all these officers out. Hello, officers, here on the matter of Mr. Williams. He has failed to appear. I tried to give him some extra time because I hate to have y'all have to come back another day, but all of you are all set. He's going to be capious.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Officer Olson, Ms. Waters did plead guilty already, so you are all set as well. Thank you, sir. And all of you, please stay safe out there. Please, please.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're
You
welcome.
too.
All right.